Today is May 18th, 2025. We have a moderate risk in Kansas down through the northern part of Oklahoma, as you can see here. And then you have an enhanced risk that extends from basically up in Nebraska all the way down through Wichita Falls, close to Dallas, comes back up through near Kansas City. And then obviously you have that slight on the outside of that, and the marginal that extends all the way down to Savannah, Georgia. It comes all the way back. As you can also tell, there is a slight risk for the Atlanta area as well as Macon, Georgia. And then, as I was saying, Dodge City, Flays, I think that says, and then Hutchinson, Kansas, even Wichita, Kansas. We're looking at a pretty severe day here, and I'll show you why right here. So here's our zoomed in look on Kansas. This is the tornado chances for today. This red area with the dashes through them means a 15% chance of tornadoes here with a significant tornado threat. So 15% hatched, basically, is what the weather term would be. This includes La Crosse, Kansas, Kinsley, Kansas, Coldwater, Medicine Lodge, Kingman, St. John, Hutchinson, Lyons, Russell, and, even if you're in this outlined area as well, that is significant tornado, 10%. So you could be in Clinton, Oklahoma. You could be all the way up in Hill City. Guess this is still Kansas up here. Or you could even be in Wichita, and then those are the other areas that can see significant tornadoes today. If you live anywhere, and I mean absolutely anywhere in this tornado risk, all the way up from Torrington, Wyoming, I believe that is, down through, San Angelo, Texas, all the way over to Bernie, Missouri. You guys could be experiencing tornadoes today. Obviously, like I said, this is the more concerning part, the more concerning area, which is centered in Kansas and northern Oklahoma. Now, here's our wind threat for today. So we're looking at a 15% chance of significant wind here. This is 50% wind risk, not significant, sorry. So this includes areas of Wichita, Oklahoma City, down through San Angelo, Texas, as well as Dallas, Fort Worth area. So, and this also includes from Pine Bluff over to Columbus in Mississippi, because obviously this is a different section, and then as well as the Atlanta area and Macon all the way over to Alexander City in Alabama. And I believe that there actually is 2 mesoscale discussions right now. So this is saying a probability of watch issuance is 60%, which is for Mississippi and Alabama. And then there's also another one over here for Georgia, which says concerning severe thunderstorm watch 285. The severe threat continues. A corridor of severe wind potential may extend southwest of WW 285 with isolated hail over southern areas. A new watch may be needed downstream. So they're thinking about maybe extending this watch or even pushing it further towards the coast into Brunswick. And now here's our massive hail risk for today. As you have significant hail risk, 30% hatched from North Platte down through Topeka, all the way down through Wichita Falls. And then you obviously have that yellow shade, which is a 15% hail risk. And then the brown shade is a 5% hail risk, which also goes all the way down to Savannah, Georgia. And here's our day 2 severe weather outlook, which includes parts of Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Texas. So this enhanced risk goes from Dallas, Fort Worth area, all the way up through St. Joseph in Missouri. And then obviously the slight risk goes from St. Louis to Des Moines, all the way down to near Austin, Texas. Now the wind risk with this one is pretty significant. There's no hatched in here, but it's going to be in the same areas that's getting some storms today. Obviously, where these boxes are at right now, these are the cells that are active right now, just on the radar. But this is showing you day 2 wind risk, which is not today, which would be on 5/19/25. Today's 5/18/25. So as well as the hail risk is a hatched risk for much of the area from Des Moines all the way down through Killen, Texas. And then, the tornado risk is pretty significant here. We have a 10% hatched risk. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a 15% hatched added somewhere near the middle of this area, maybe near Joplin, Missouri. If you're still watching, you're clearly obsessed with the skies as I am. So before the next storm hits, slam that subscribe button and turn on alerts. Wild weather's coming, and y'all will want to be ready. Cord Chasers out. Stay weather wise.